kids, where are you? It's time for all the art to tell stories.
In the quiet, picturesque town of Maplewood, nestled between rolling hills and dense forests, there was a legend that had been passed down through generations. It was said that on the clearest of nights, when the stars shone brightest, a mysterious figure known as the Starlight Guardian would appear. This guardian, cloaked in shimmering light, had the power to guide lost dreams back to their rightful owners. For years, the legend was just that, a story told to children before bed. But for one little girl, the legend was about to become very real. 12-year-old Luna had always been fascinated by the stars. Every night, she would sit by her bedroom window, gazing up at the night sky, tracing constellations with her finger. She loved the way the stars seemed to twinkle just for her. But lately, the stars had taken on a new significance for Luna. She had begun to notice that something was wrong in Maplewood. It started with her best friend Mia, who had always been full of dreams but had stopped talking about them. Then it was Jake, the boy next door, who had always dreamed of becoming a scientist. He had stopped building his experiments in the garage, spending his afternoons staring at the TV. One by one, Luna noticed that the children of Maplewood were losing their dreams. One particularly clear night, as Luna sat by her window, she noticed something unusual. A single star in the sky seemed to be glowing brighter than the others. It pulsed with a soft golden light, as if it were trying to get her attention. Curious, Luna opened her window and leaned out, her eyes fixed on the star. Suddenly, the star began to move. It drifted down from the sky, growing larger and brighter as it approached. Luna's heart raced as the light landed gently on her windowsill. It was a girl no taller than a doll, with hair that shimmered like starlight and a dress made of woven moonlight. "Hello, Luna," the figure said, her voice soft and melodic. "I am Celeste, the Starlight Guardian. I have been watching you, and I know you have noticed what is happening to the children of Maplewood." Luna's eyes widened. "You're real? The legend is true?" Celeste nodded. "Yes, but I need your help. The dreams of the children are being stolen by a shadow that has crept into your town. I cannot retrieve them alone. I need someone who knows the children, someone who cares for them as much as I do. Will you help me, Luna?" Without hesitation, Luna nodded. "Of course. What do I need to do?" Celeste smiled. "You must become a Starlight Guardian like me. Together we will find the stolen dreams and return them to their rightful owners." With a wave of her hand, Celeste transformed Luna's pajamas into a shimmering gown of starlight. She placed a small, glowing pendant around Luna's neck. "This pendant will guide you to the stolen dreams. Follow its light and trust your heart." Luna felt a surge of energy as the pendant began to glow. She looked at Celeste, who nodded encouragingly. "Let's begin." The two of them stepped out into the night, the pendant's light leading the way. They moved through the quiet streets of Maplewood, the stars above casting a soft glow on their path. The first stop was Mia's house. The pendant glowed brighter as they approached, and Luna could see a faint, golden light emanating from the backyard. They followed the light to a small, hidden corner of the garden. There, nestled among the flowers, was a tiny glowing orb. Luna reached out and gently picked it up. As soon as she touched it, she felt a rush of warmth and heard Mia's voice in her mind. It was Mia's dream of becoming a painter. "This is it," Celeste said. "This is Mia's dream. We must return it to her." Luna nodded and carefully carried the dream back to Mia's room. She placed it gently on Mia's chest, and the orb dissolved into a soft, golden light that spread through Mia's body. Luna watched as Mia's face relaxed, a small smile forming on her lips. "It's done," Celeste said. "Her dream has been returned." Luna felt a surge of hope. If they could return Mia's dream, they could return the others as well. They continued through the town, following the pendant's light to each stolen dream. They found Jake's dream of becoming a scientist hidden in the branches of an old oak tree. They found Emily's dream of traveling the world tucked beneath a rock by the river. One by one, they collected the dreams and returned them to their rightful owners. But as they worked, Luna began to notice something strange. The dreams they found were becoming harder to retrieve, as if something was trying to keep them hidden. The pendant's light began to flicker, and the air grew colder. Celeste's expression grew serious. "The shadow knows we are here," she said. "It is trying to stop us. We must hurry." They pressed on, moving faster through the town. The final dream they needed to retrieve was the most important. It belonged to a little boy named Tommy, who had dreamed of becoming a firefighter. The pendant led them to the edge of the forest, where the trees grew dense and dark. Luna hesitated, but Celeste placed a reassuring hand on her shoulder. "We must go in," Celeste said. "Tommy's dream is in there." They stepped into the forest, the pendant's light barely piercing the darkness. The air was thick with an eerie silence, and Luna could feel the shadow's presence all around them. They moved deeper into the forest, the light growing dimmer with each step. Finally, they reached a small clearing. In the center of the clearing was a twisted, gnarled tree, its branches reaching out like claws. At the base of the tree was a cage made of shadows, and inside the cage was Tommy's dream glowing faintly. "We have to free it," Luna said, stepping forward. But as she approached the cage, the shadow began to take shape. It rose from the ground, forming a dark, menacing figure with glowing red eyes. Luna froze, her heart pounding. "You cannot take it," the shadow hissed. "The dreams belong to me." Celeste stepped forward, her light growing brighter. "The dreams belong to the children," she said firmly. The shadow lunged at Celeste, but she raised her hand, and a beam of starlight shot out, pushing the shadow back. Luna saw her chance and rushed to the cage. She grabbed the bars, but they burned her hands with a cold, searing pain. She gritted her teeth and pulled with all her strength, the pendant around her neck glowing brighter. With a final, desperate tug, the cage shattered, and Tommy's dream flew out, glowing brightly. The shadow let out a deafening roar and turned its attention to Luna. But before it could reach her, Celeste stepped in, her light enveloping Luna in a protective shield. "Go!" Celeste shouted. "Take the dream and run! I'll hold it off!" Luna hesitated, but Celeste's expression was firm. "Go, Luna! Save Tommy's dream!" Luna nodded and turned, clutching the dream tightly. She ran through the forest, the shadow's roar echoing behind her. If you like our stories, please like, subscribe, and turn on the little bell so you won't miss exciting stories every day. You are also welcome to share it with family and friends to listen to the story together. Love you.